this point in time, is it safe to say congratulations to Arsenal, or should we still pipe it down? No, I don't give talk. Arsenal, congratulations to you.
No.
Because for me, Arsenal don't win this league. Make we forget them. Arsenal, no, don't win this one.
What form of congratulations is that?
Yes, because I be asking. You know me talk anything because you know deep down.
You did not direct the question to me.
Okay. Now
you not directed it to me. Direct it to me.
Okay, you now Chelsea fan. Is it safe to say Arsenal has won the league?
It is not safe to say, sir.
Oh, why? Why?
Let me comment. It is not
Why?
safe to say, sir.
Why?
Okay? Until the end. Until the end.
Okay.
Until they carry that trophy. Say, take. Now, when I get out.
But Belenu go allow you to speak because everybody knows say this one. I like it.
It's for Arsenal. There's no two ways about it.
So, like it or leave it. So you have given up already. Hold on. Like it or leave it.
Arsenal, let it go.
Our grandfather has said,
Your grandma.
it is not over. Then Guardiola have said, no, it is not over yet.
But don't forget, this same Guardiola said is that they are going to fight until the end. They are going to see what they can do against West Ham, that they can still fight for it. And he himself come out and said again that if they draw points against West Ham,
after the game, interviewed him, and he also said it is still not over.
It is still not over.
Now the Guardiola way you know for the past how many years now, I think you see for this.
Now the team will change. We still the same Guardiola.
No, don't forget, even Guardiola has more quality players than Arsenal. You know, Guardiola been for going in the January transfer window. Same thing go to Semenyo, and I think those two players were the only players that got in the January transfer. So, and Arsenal are still yet to buy any single player.
No, hold on, I don't agree. I beg to disagree on you saying that Man City have the quality players than you.
Yes, they did.
That's not correct, sir.
They did. Okay, why is it not correct?
It's not correct, sir.
Hold on. No, hold on. I have no.
We have all the time. Make we dey pick one after the other. No time. No, they pick am. We will start from goalkeeper.
Donnarumma and Raya.
You know, Raya is a Premier League proven already. You know.
So that goes Raya.
That goes to
okay, now do we go to the left back?
When I said Man City have quality players,
yes.
I'm talking about the attacking players.
I know, and I'm not because they pick one after the other.
Yes, attacking players.
Yeah,
they have more players than Arsenal. We all know that.
Wait, even these attacking players now that you are laying emphasis.
Yeah.
Apart from Erling Haaland, who happens to be the unwavering choice that you cannot debate it.
Okay.
Every other players in the attack are debatable to Arsenal.
You can
Saka. So you pick Semenyo.
Saka.
Yes, no, Semenyo has a good record in the Premier League.
What I'm saying is,
that's what I'm trying to tell you. No, hold on. Two players have 11 goals for Arsenal in the English Premier League. Haaland has how many goals?
So you're talking about quality.
Yes, I'm talking about everything.
Exactly.
It's also about goals.
Yes, exactly. What I see, when you say quality cannot be classified in just one season.
Yeah,
it's an accumulation.
Yes.
So you can't wait. You can't just tell me if you're going by quality one season, then there are a lot of players you have to give accolade. Quality. I'm just taking you on that quality is not just from one season. Quality is an accumulation. I said even in that Man City attack now that you are saying, apart from Erling Haaland, that it happens to be that there is no, let's say, quality person you can use. Apart from Haaland, every other person, Arsenal to Man City, you can go toe to toe with them. Rancheki to who? Gabriel Martinelli. Who?
Martinelli.
I said you.
Martinelli, you are complaining about.
Forget that thing. Wait. This thing, he don't know what he talk.
No.
Make a context. I know the best now. That Guardiola, make it come out. Make it come out. Which player you don't build them? Guy, you just use money. They win league. Nothing when they build.
No disrespect.
We will have some serious conversation about this Guardiola.
No disrespect to Pep.
But over the years, tell me. No be buy in the buy league.
No disrespect to Pep Guardiola.
Oh yeah, talk am. Which player go tell you say na Guardiola build this
no
player?
Disrespect.
Tell me.
Wait, the thing is, I'm not a huge fan. Because I don't like him as a manager because for me, to an extent, he got overhyped because don't let me use the word overhyped, but he used money. He's a man.
Talk now.
But
when you talk about
Mourinho,
we will talk about Mourinho. Say Mourinho.
Hold on, 4 Premier Leagues in a row actually, yes. But in in the journey to 4 Premier Leagues alone, he was breaking transfer records back to back to
But
back.
you got the talk.
We've
But
had
if you got
teams
the talk.
breaking transfer record and nothing to show.
No, we're talking of one single team. You keep breaking the transfer record.
We also got teams that have been breaking transfer record and they have not been getting it right
Pep
now.
Guardiola and Mourinho,
Okay.
like Mo just put them together.
Yeah.
A lot of people argue that Mourinho they use money buy player out of those things. Anything where he go want buy his own squad. The same thing applies to Guardiola because nothing you want tell me for this Man City now buy all those players.
Everybody.
Nobody way if you tell me say bring from this.
Yeah, but the only thing why I just beg to declaim that trust is is Barcelona. We saw it in our eyes. We saw the
Boto come for you say bring Boto.
I'm not saying no disrespect to Mo. I'm just saying for Pep Guardiola, we saw him bring Sergio Busquets, the likes of Andres.
We are going to have some uncomfortable conversations about this Guardiola. We will have some uncomfortable. That man, another day, where we go bring that because that Guardiola, me as it be like this, we go have some uncomfortable conversation about that. But now make we come to Arsenal again. Max Dowman, that guy. I don't want the boy. I saw him doing the UEFA Youth League. When he come back from injury, the way he plays, and that boy, I love him. And for me, that boy, now he just win that match for Arsenal.
Like nothing that I made a video and after that match against Everton, I said if Arsenal went on and win the English Premier League, I'm not going to forget what that 16-year-old boy came up and doing in that match. During the match, I was watching the match. I was like, "Come on, Saka was out of the game. Mendy was off. In the midfield, nobody was trying to create any chances. I was not seeing anything from the players in the front line in the midfield. Just kudos to the back line, Silva, Gabriel, Saliba, and David Raya. They are the ones carrying the back position for us. Then I was like, and in this during the second half, I think maybe something minutes. Then they listed out the players in the sub. I was like, not one is in the sub. I thought this is a chance. This is the time for you to give this boy the chance. Bring him on. Let us see what he can do. Because I believe in him. Because whenever he plays a football game for us, like he always performs so well. He always did so well. I remember in the preseason when we played against Newcastle. I think we played against either Man U or maybe some other clubs. When the ball came in, they do concede from
against Leeds.
So the boy has been performing so well, and kudos to him for that performance he showed up in that game. Because to Nkape passed again with the and that second goal, that boy is just a bad boy. That's what I'm just going to see. He's a bad boy. So.
After we saw Arteta that day, my guy was on rest. Just the jump. Arteta don't play basketball because just the jump from one place like my guy.
Like the body no calm down.
But at the end of the day, Manduma do have Pickford don't do well that day because he did like Pickford was in form, like he was in mood. And all of a sudden, I just like saying about Sabi.
No, you're not another fan. Even before we saw that 2 goals, some saves he made in that
was the script.
That's Pickford for you. At least he must have 1 or 2 errors.
That day,
hold on, are you guys waiting for Pickford to?
He was in the mood.
Like,
he has got a lot of saves, but
he tried.
now,
what I'm saying is this is Pickford's script.
Yeah.
There's nothing he did that he has not done. We have seen him in games where he comes up, and that same game he will single-handedly destroy it.
Exactly.
It has happened. So it's not fine. I'm not taking away your victory or maybe your hard work. You had less. You did it because it's the stuff of champions. You continued and got your first goal by 89. The fact that you did not give up was a very good one, and it's actually the stuff of champions. Yes. Like I always say, I'm tipping you for the league, and I think you will win the league from this point.
Thank you.
But what I just want to say to the Arsenal fans, in fact, to the English fans in general, is we should manage the way we hype young players because we can destroy them. I'm very sure this same thing. We are here now. You are saying that if Arsenal eventually wins the league, you will not forget what a 16-year-old did in one game.
Yeah, in one game.
Hold on. I'm getting somewhere. Okay. Just one game. In as much as, let's say, Everton, maybe the one, and for me, this game in particular did nothing to Arsenal's title charge. For me.
No.
For me, it did nothing for you to say that it will be remembered in your head as.
Yes, I have to remember.
No, I'm not saying you know. What I'm saying is for you to say Harry Winter yesterday compared Max Dowman, say he's seen a region of Ricardo Kaka, and I'm like, God. And I'm like, God. And I'm like, God, a 16-year-old, we never really play anything. This is basically his first, like his second.
I think second.
So I'm like, oh my God, this is becoming
the
crazy.
reason why I said so, not that I'm wiping the ball, you understand? The reason why I said so is that we have a lot of players, on that pitch that they, with many numbers of age they have, but and they were not able to do anything that game. Even me myself, I was watching the Arsenal game. I was like, come on, Arsenal is not playing to win. Even though we are seeking for more, like let us keep on trying. We can get something out of this game, which is not working out. Then that ball came in. When it came in and the game changed totally, Saka came out to the midfield and that boy, the boy took Saka position. Then I think in maybe less than 10 minutes, and he created a chance that leads to the first goal.
Okay, let me.
And he saved the goal as well. That's the reason I said I will remember it.
Now, let me just come in here real quick. Like I said, English fans, even my club, this thing that Max Dowman did now today is nothing compared to what Kobe Mino did Wolves versus Manchester United. It's nothing compared. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm getting somewhere. I said this performance from Max Dowman at the year is beautiful, but it's absolutely nothing compared to what I watched from Kobe Mino against Wolves. We were losing. Yes,
is it the winner?
Yes, both the winner, his performances entirely in the game. And in that game, he performed so. As in, I'm telling you that yesterday, I saw Harry Winter was having conversations that Max Dowman should even be at the World Cup. I'm like, oh boy, nothing even drove me crazy more than that Kaka's comparison. At some point, even my player Kobe Mino, they were comparing him to Zidane, the way he used to turn, and I'm like, God, I'm beg. And the ghost in Cole Palmer say that's the only English player, that's one of the English talents he's seen to win the Ballon d'Or. And I'm like, come on, they will not allow these players. No, Cole Palmer. He said Cole Palmer say that's one talent that will win the Ballon d'Or. And I'm like, Baba, allow this guy done.
When we are talking about Kopama in this light, we've seen Kopama for the last 2 years. This season is the only season I can say.
Even in the season that he played very well, he was mostly penalties. He was mostly at the end of penalties.
No, let's be factual.
No, I'm not saying. Hold on. See what I'm saying.
The conversation here is not about Cooper.
No, it's not. Yes, the conversation is not. And I'm not. Like I said, I'm not discrediting these players for what they're. What I'm saying is, they are being put. How can you be putting Kopama in Ballon d'Or conversations?
For
what?
If we are talking about
how can you be putting when you have the likes of Harry Kane, Kylian Mbappe? Are you joking? Are you joking?
Wait,
come on now.
The fact that we can have players like Lamine Yamal, Rafinha. I don't see any reason why.
Has Kopama got into Lamine Yamal level? We're talking of it. Has Kopama got into Lamine Yamal level?
What aspect? What aspect? Are you talking about Ballon d'Or ranking?
Wait, excuse me. Hold on.
Yamal is not where Kopama.
Wait, hold on. You said we should be factual, right?
Yes.
Hold on. Now let's be factual. Lamine Yamal has performed in the biggest stage in world football. Hold on, excuse me. He has performed club-wise. Kopama is struggling to get into English national team. Are you people kidding me? And Lamine Yamal at 17 is Spain's most important player. What are you saying?
No.
Hold on. I said Kopama is struggling to get into an English team. Why? Hold on. Why Lamine Yamal is Spanish most important player. Current, what are you telling me? He has won the Euros.
On that one,
at what age?
We can say.
I beg you. If you are too good, let me tell you. If you are good, hold on. If you are good, once you're good, if there are some coaches, no matter how bad, once you are too good, they cannot afford to bench you. Kopama was never good enough to be starting in English.
That season, Kopama was the best English player in that season in the Premier League. He won the best player in England. So and then he was put on bench. So it's about the manager.
I said, no matter there are some man, whether they are cryptic, no matter how cryptic. I said Kopama was not good enough. There are some managers that when no matter how bad or no matter how biased they might be, once you are good,
you've made your point, and I totally understand. See, this point started from you say English media hypes their players.
Yeah, true.
You see, at the Euros, before the Euros and before what Obama did coming to the Euros,
Okay.
he deserved to start for England.
Yes.
This is down to Gareth Southgate and who we think was favourites.
Alright,
Exactly.
okay.
Bukayo Saka at the Euros throughout that tournament he was totally off.
No, Bukayo Saka was in a fair form. He's a
Fair form.
But Foden,
Yeah,
he was nowhere to be found.
Okay.
Bukayo
And he
Saka
kept on playing
Foden.
Foden.
And all games of that tournament,
Alright.
Kopama could not get the starts.
Yes.
Okay, they had to rely on him.
And he
Come
came
on.
Yeah,
In the final.
Slovakia. No, even against Slovakia, he gave an assist to Watkins.
Yes, man.
I-
He had to come out. You know,
the
okay, now the most important game of that game,
Okay.
the most important game of that tournament, which was the final,
Okay.
they had to rely on him to come on
Yeah.
to at least get things going because it was going back.
Yes, and he came on.
And he came on.
Saka was
Okay.
even lively again.
I love
When he came on,
you know what?
totally off.
I
And
love
I
understand.
see what I'm saying. You know what I love about
Gareth Southgate had his own decision to make.
Yes.
He had his favorite players to
You
give
cannot
him.
watch Foden as
That's just what it is.
that season and feel like
If maybe this Obama from going to the Euros and okay, this decision is made, then I would agree to it. But at that point in time, because at that season he finished on.
Okay.
Maybe because of where Chelsea finished,
Alright.
he should be contested for the PFA Player of that season.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All because of where Chelsea finished that season.
Okay. Now I love this point you all have made.
Okay.
Now,
20
wait,
goals.
hold on. You've made your point. Now let's land. That season, no cap, there was nothing to write that you tell me that Obama did not deserve to be in that English national team. 100% he deserved to be in that national team. 100%, there is no doubt, right? Now, what I said in question is there are some quality that when you possess, undoubtedly you cannot see. Phil Foden that season, yes, did not deserve starting those games. Obama should have started. Even during the tournament, yes. Even during the tournament, he did. How will I put it? He was quite bad. But there was nothing we saw from Obama in that season that we had not seen from Phil Foden. Hold on. In as much as Foden, understand?
Okay.
Foden did not play that season. Like Foden was off.
Yeah, sure.
Get my part. Foden was off. Palmer was on point. That was Palmer. I said, but what Palmer did that season, we have seen more. Even we have seen. Hold on. Wait. Let me come. Let me land now. When I say we've seen better,
Okay.
that's the season
Before
the season, not the season before. Either 2 seasons when they had Grealish and I've forgotten the winger. I've forgotten. I stand to be corrected though. I can be fact checked. Phil Foden scored 13 goals, had about either 14 assists. Either 13 goals or 14 assists.
Is that Foden
No,
the best?
hold on. No, that's not his best season, of course. His best
I
season.
want us to talk
No,
about his best.
hold on.
That
I said,
best
hold
season. Relax now.
Hold on. Yes. I said, I'm giving you a wait. I want to give you his number. I said, Foden had either 13 goals that season, either 14 goals, 14 assists plus that season, and Foden won the treble. Either the treble involving the champion. Sorry, it was either the treble with the Champions League or they won the quadruple. That was when they won everything in the league. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. So I stand to go. So now we saw, and then he went to the World Cup. I think Foden has either 17 goals for England. Either 17 or 14 to 17 goals for England because I know when it was 12. So let's just say, let me just say 14 to 17 goals in England. So now what I'm doing is I'm portraying my point that there was nothing we saw from Obama that season that we had not seen from Foden before.
Well,
Maybe
hold on.
For me, that's the.
I'm thinking of that you haven't seen the numbers. The numbers Obama did that season.
Hold on.
You haven't seen the numbers.
Hold on. I love what you said. Wait, hold on. I love what you are saying.
That number of goals in the Premier League.
Like, see, you are saying the numbers. I said the quality.
Yes,
Obama.
Wait.
Okay. If we are talking quality wise, so we would say.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
Is this style of play?
If we are counting, if goals now is quality, then Oga Arsenal, Erling Haaland has been a better player to your Thierry Henry. Then I rest my case. Because Haaland has better numbers than Thierry Henry.
If you are talking about quality wise,
So do you accept that? Hold on. Do you accept that? Do you accept that? I said, is this kind of play? I just see how. Hold on.
You asked me the question.
Yes, I just.
But here you are talking about Palmer
and Foden.
Yes.
So they disrespect to mention Thierry in this conversation. So let's
No, who?
Let's leave that way.
Wait, hold on. Like I said, I'm resting my case.
Alright,
I did not just.
guys. Alright, let's ask the fans because it seems like you cannot really quench that fire in this studio. Now, to our people out there, we are talking about Kopama and Foden. Don't forget, we are talking about the reason why Kopama does not, fit into that England team of Southgate, right? And then we are talking about quality-wise, who is better, Foden or Kopama? Foden or Kopama, who is better? We want you to drop your honest opinion. For a year now, honestly, we value fast. No one, you understand? Just give us your honest opinion. Drop it in the comment section, and we'll be there to see who is better. So now let's come back to Max Dowman and Arsenal. Now, I wanted to ask a question before we got into that Kopama and in that game, Calafiori, what a save I go call him
Scorpion
Blue. For me, because I always look at something. We give goalkeeper clean sheet award, but in that game, Raya did not do something really serious for me. But that Calafiori, because in that goal, it makes sense. That Calafiori save for me, that was the end of the game. That was what gave us now, some bit of confidence. Because if that goal had gone in, maybe we would have seen some kind of, something very crazy. So, in that, we need to give defenders that clean sheet. Because at times we've seen games where Barcelona in those days, not even Man City of those days, keeper will not make any save throughout, and they'll go with the clean sheet because of the way the team played, they know how to play. So I think that clean sheet award should be given to both defenders and goalkeeper. Yes. You cannot say for Calafiori for Christ's sake. Some people did not believe it today that Calafiori was going to stop that goal.
Even Moyes talk about the block from
that was a great block.
No, a great block. Even me, I was surprised.
That was crazy.
Style of blocking.
Like I was like, what is your leg doing there? Like how do you just calculate the ball is coming to that level just to raise your leg and block it?
And that shot
no.
precise.
Now go now.
The goal.
Just come on, go.
Was precise.
So we have to give it to him. That was a very, very good save. So now Man City, bro. Well, Guardiola, all this one where they thought saying that Guardiola is saying league never finish. Make just let them go. Make you accept and say. Just wait Chelsea fan. Wait Chelsea fan can't give her. You don't deliver this season.
But you say you're backing on Guardiola now. But you say you are going to support him.
Make him talk. They don't go pay Guardiola. Make them there.
You see, I'm not a Barcelona fan supporting Guardiola or anything. But to be very honest, mathematically, it is not done yet.
Well, now why they never crown Arsenal champion? But
until we see that for that table, they go write C champion. They carry the league, or they say take hand.
But mathematically, they never knock them relegation.
Even the narrative is different now.
The worst case is very different here.
The narrative is different.
You see the thing. Fixtures wise, it's still there.
Who else stop them?
People see them, we go feel upset them. I still look at them. I still see bomb for them.
Hold on. Look at the games you are talking about.
Leave my team aside here. We had other plans.
My bro. Hold on.
Relax. We had other plans.
Okay,
relax. We had other plans. I've been seeing a bit of Bournemouth. Iraola and his boys.
Bournemouth.
They can do something.
Okay.
They are still going to go to the Olympic Stadium.
Okay, wait. No, I don't say you count teams. To you now, if you say Arsenal will lose 3 matches for the remaining 7 games.
It's not 3 matches now. Firstly, the disorganization is going to start this weekend in the Carabao Cup final.
Okay.
When Man City do the damage at Wembley, that's the start of the disorganization.
Okay.
Then it gives revival to City. Okay. They already know that. Okay, fine.
Bayern Leverkusen no go do anything.
No, until that time, we will get who. Although Bayern Leverkusen will still come before that one.
Same City.
At Wembley on Sunday, that's the first disorganization. When they pipe them, then Man City in themselves would believe that they can do it again in the league.
Okay.
They get that 3 points in the league. They still have a match to play. I don't know who they are playing, Shaq.
Yeah, Crystal
Palace. Are you saying now? That's short 3 points on the back.
I want to.
But you see, okay, now
that's short 3 points on the back.
Man City next Premier League game na Chelsea.
Yeah.
You feel say Chelsea go lose that game too? Because now they fight for.
You see, at this point in time,
Conversation don't change.
at this point in time, I will let you know when that match gets ahead. I will let you know. I will let you know.
Although the honest truth here is, let's not take away. If Arsenal should lose that Carabao
tell you, of this organization don't start.
So that's the honest truth. It will disorganize the team.
But as it stands, it's 9 points. But you know,
the game at hand.
With the game at hand. But what, like I said, I've congratulated you for winning the league, and I expect you to win the league at this point. But the honest truth, let's state it as a fact. If Arsenal don't win the Carabao Cup, it will a lot. Then the talks of the bottling, all of them. No, this organization would enter, but it's going to be a matter of management if it can be managed properly now by Arteta. But what I believe for sure is that should City win, in fact, it's not I believe, it is factual. If City should win that Carabao Cup, it will.
The consistency of Arsenal.
Hold on. I'm not in a rush.
Yeah.
This same seat. I'm going to sit down here and talk about it
and buy them cold
when the season ends. So I don't have anything to say.
I'm not going anywhere. I'll be here in May.
This same seat.
I am not going anywhere. I'll be here in May.
This same seat, you said, you're backing Canada to win the Premier League.
I
think that when we start like maybe 10 to 15 games to play, now it's down to 7 games to play. Now you're still backing Man City. Don't worry, you will see by the end of the season.
If Arsenal bottle this one, then it will be a very,
Arsenal can bottle it. Arsenal can bottle it.
Well, as they say, mathematically, we've not given Arsenal.
Yeah.
I started with congratulations to Arsenal.
Yeah.
And, well, I'll be closing this Arsenal Man City with, should Arsenal not win this league as it be like this, it's going to be a super bottling.
Oh my God.
That video. Let's do it.
Well, Arsenal. Well, we shall see. As Arsenal we say, let's take one game
at a time.